Jen Psaki mocking questions from the reporters again, and in particular, of course, Peter Doocy, who was asking about the supply chain problems that we're having right now. And so here's what happened with Jen Psaki, and I believe Peter Doocy's asking.
No, let's see.
Isn't it?
He was asking, I think, over the migrant flights. Wasn't the other guy talking about the supply chain? Or is that wrong? We're just trying to figure out which one you want. You want supply chain.
Yeah, give me supply chain, whoever it is. I know Doocy's in one of them.
On the supply chain issue.
Yeah.
That's not Peter Doocy.
Actions that the president has taken. It was clear in March of 2020 when COVID hit that the supply chains across the world have been disrupted. Even as the sort of work to fight back against COVID proceeded, it was crystal clear that things were not improving on supply chain. People couldn't get dishwashers and furniture and treadmills delivered on time, not to mention all sorts of other things. So why is
the tragedy of the treadmill that's delayed?
Right, the treadmill.
I swear, these people.
The tragedy of the treadmill delay. Shut up. What arrogance.
Yep, they don't care.
They don't care one whit about the American people. I don't care if it is a treadmill you're waiting for. You shouldn't have to.
No, at this point, they want us to just simply accept the third worldification of our nation.
Yes.
At this point, it's the norm. Sorry.
This is what these Marxists have always wanted for the United States of America, and now they're getting it. And so those of us who don't like it, because we want the greatness of this country to continue, so we're mocked now. Oh, I'm sorry. The tragedy of the treadmill. When we don't have food on the grocery store shelves, she gonna mock that too? The tragedy of the bread delay. What do you want to eat? You want toast? Is that what you want? Wow. Like you're not fat enough already? That's what we'll get. That's what we'll get when it's food shortages. That's what we'll get when there's gas shortages and food shortages and our electricity is going off intermittently or maybe, permanently. They won't care. And they're the cause of this stuff.
Well, as far as the food shortages go, they'll say, well, I think it's an opportunity for Americans to look into some sort of assistance from the government. We could provide some of those needs. And when it comes to something like the electricity going off, they'll just say, see, we need more federal regulation. You can't trust places like Texas on their own.
Yeah.
It's all about control.
And we should have switched to renewable energy sooner.
Yep.
We've been talking about this the whole time. We've been telling you solar and wind are the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These people are absolutely despicable.
And it's a plan.
Despicable.
And it's playing out. It's a plan that's playing out.
God, these are the worst people to ever run this country. Okay? You can't compare them to Hitler and Stalin and Mao yet. But the worst people to have ever been in charge of this nation.
Easily.
By far. Yeah. I thought Jimmy Carter was bad. Mm-hmm. I thought that LBJ was bad.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look back in history, of course, Woodrow Wilson, we all know what he did and how bad he was. These people are worse.
Yeah, well, and you got the opportunity to kind of alleviate some of the logjam there at the ports, but Mr. Joe Biden, with his enjoyment of unions, is...
he won't automate the ports.
Right.
Yeah. So we got more supply chain problems.
Good stuff.
Because
over 100
of his
plus.
agenda.
I saw a thing yesterday, over 100 ships now sitting out there off the coast of California.
Yeah.
That's what we're up to.
Wow.
200,000 containers or, big rig tractor-trailer beds and over 100 ships. Good stuff, yeah.
Really good stuff.